apocalypse.
Hello everyone, welcome back to Eco Talks with Sneha Monerikar. In today's session, we'll discuss questions from 4 sub-chapters of macroeconomics, namely investment, multiplier, accelerator and business cycle. So let us begin the session with our first question. Investment means purchase of A. Old machine, old buildings and other capital goods. B. New machine, new buildings and other capital goods that add to existing stocks of capital. C. Both. D. None of the above. Answer is B. New machines, new building and other capital goods that add to existing stocks of capital is called as investment. That is, investment is newly added goods to the stocks of capital. A second question is, net investment is equal to A. Gross investment plus replacement or depreciation. B. Gross investment less replacement or depreciation. C. Gross investment multiplied by replacement or depreciation. D. None of the above. Answer is B. Gross investment less replacement or depreciation gives us net investment. Third, which are the determinants of private investment? A. Prospective income from capital asset. B. Supply price of capital asset. C. The rate of interest. D. All of the above. Answer is D. All of the above. Prospective income from capital asset, supply price of capital asset and rate of interest. These all are the determinants of private investment. Let me explain you these three concepts. The prospective income is defined as expected revenue from the use of capital asset minus variable cost, whereas supply price refers to the cost of asset, that is current cost of asset, and prospective yield is the future return on the asset. Next question is, the expected revenue from the use of capital asset minus variable cost is called A. Prospective income, B. Supply price, C. Prospective yield, D. None of the above. Answer is A. Prospective income. It is expected revenue minus the variable cost. Next question, the future return on asset is called A. Prospective income, B. Supply price, C. Prospective yield, D. None of the above. Answer is C. Prospective yield. It is future return on the asset. Sixth question, after T years at the rate of interest of R%, the percent value will be A is equal to P upon 1 plus R raised to T. B. P is equal to A upon 1 plus R raised to T. C. P is equal to A upon 1 minus R raised to T. D. P is equal to 1 plus R raised to T upon A. Answer is B. P is equal to A upon 1 plus R raised to T gives us the present value. Next question, the rate of discount which equalizes present value of prospective yield on asset with the supply price is known as A. Prospective income, B. Supply price, C. Prospective yield, D. Marginal efficiency of capital. Answer is D. Marginal efficiency of capital. It is the discount rate at which present value of prospective yield is equal to supply price. Next question, with increase in investment, marginal efficiency of capital increases, B decreases, C constant, D all of the above. Answer is B decreases. That is, increase in investment will decrease the marginal efficiency of capital. That is, there is inverse relationship between investment and marginal efficiency of capital. Next question, the change in income due to change in investment is known as A. Consumption, B. Multiplier, C. Accelerator, D. IS curve. Answer is B. Multiplier. It gives the change in income due to change in investment. Next question is, higher the value of marginal propensity to consume, A. Lower will be the value of multiplier, B. Higher will be the value of multiplier, C. No effect on multiplier, D. All is possible. Answer is B. Higher will be the value of multiplier. Higher the value of MPC is equal to higher the value of multiplier. That is, there is a direct relationship between marginal propensity to consume and multiplier. Next question is, higher the value of marginal propensity to save, A, lower will be the value of multiplier. B, higher will be the value of multiplier. C, no effect on multiplier. D, all is possible. Answer is A, lower will be the value of multiplier when higher the value of marginal propensity to save. That is inverse relationship between MPS and multiplier. And next question is, if marginal propensity to consume is 0.8, then the multiplier will be A, 2.5, B, 5.0, C, 0.2, D, none of the above. Answer is B, 5.0. Let me explain you this. We know that multiplier is equal to 1 upon 1 minus MPC. In given problem, MPC is equal to 0.8. Therefore, multiplier will be 1 upon 1 minus 0.8. That is equal to 5.0. So, when MPC is equal to 0.8, multiplier will be 5.0. And next question is, if marginal propensity to save is 0.2, then multiplier will be A, 2.5, B, 5.0, C, 0.2, D, none of the above. Answer is B, 5.0. Now we know the formula for multiplier. It is 1 upon marginal propensity to save. In given problem, marginal propensity to save is 0.2. Therefore, multiplier will be 1 upon 0.2. That is equal to 5.0. Therefore, when marginal propensity to save is 0.2, multiplier will be 5.0. Next question is, an additional investment of rupees 50 in an economy creates how much additional income if marginal propensity to consume is equal to 0.5? A, rupees 25, B, rupees 50, C, rupees 100, D, rupees 150. Answer is C, rupees 100. This is solved by using formula additional income is equal to additional investment upon 1 minus MPC, that is marginal propensity to consume. Therefore, in given problem, additional income is equal to 50 upon 1 minus 0.5. That will be equal to 50 upon 0.5. That is additional income will be equal to 100 rupees. Next question is, the change in investment due to change in income is known as A, consumption, B, multiplier, C, accelerator, D, IS curve. Answer is C, accelerator. That is change in investment due to change in income is called accelerator. The concept of investment, multiplier and accelerator are given by A, Professor J. M. Keynes and Professor J. M. Clark respectively. B, Professor R. H. Khan and Professor J. M. Keynes respectively. C, Professor J. M. Keynes has given the concepts. D, none of the above. Answer is A, Professor J. M. Keynes has given the concept of investment multiplier and Professor J. M. Clark has given the concept of accelerator. Next question is, in trade or business cycle, the cycle follows the sequence A, prosperity, recession, depression and recovery. B, prosperity, depression, recession and recovery. C, recession, depression, recovery and prosperity. D, recovery, recession, depression, then prosperity. Answer is A. The business cycle will follow the sequence prosperity to recession, recession to depression, depression to the recovery. Here is the figure of business cycle. Peak, then recession, then trough, again expansion, again peak. This is the pattern of business cycle. Then match the following. One side it is given the relationship between MEC and rate of interest. On the other side the decision of the investors. So we have to match the pairs here. The answer for this question will be, if marginal efficiency of capital is greater than the rate of interest, then investment should be done. If marginal efficiency of capital is less than the rate of interest, then investment should not be done. And when marginal efficiency of capital is equal to rate of interest, in this situation, investors will be neutral. That's all for today's session. I hope you understood all the concepts. If you have any doubt, you can ask me in comment section. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Thank you.